people think we put like effort into like, because it's literally just like we just start having a conversation when I show up.
Yeah.
And then it just starts rolling at a certain point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel like we're never just sitting here like.
You can tell when it starts.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not.
Well, we are the gods.
We are the gods. And at one point we did come up with the thing is we had segments and things. Sometimes I want to talk about my life, but people that listen to the podcast the one they do listen to is going to be the one where I'm just like talking shit about everyone I work with.
Oh yeah, that's how you think of it.
People I do improv with or something like that.
You can't like talk shit specifically about specific people.
Yeah, but if I tell a story, dude, I'm talking mess on people who are gonna know. Well, I talked about that lady that didn't remember my name. She'll never listen to this podcast, and she's too unaware of herself to realize that I'd be talking about her. Onyx, dude. Oh, I got a story.
I got a couple stories, so let's fucking get into it.
Okay, man. This is another. Same vein. This is the same vein of that previous story.
How can you think that's okay?
I'm telling this on the podcast. This guy might hear it, but I don't care. He should know that I'm this upset. Okay. So, I'm at work. I've hung out. There's a new hire at my job, and I've hung out with this guy. I've worked with him at this point when I'm telling this story. I've worked with him for about a month and a half. All right, not a big company. My desk is probably 13 feet from his desk. Okay?
But a month and a half is good. A month and a half is like the time is very specific there for a good reason. Because when someone starts at a company, you can't really hold anything against them the first month, right? 2-3 weeks if you want to be conservative.
Yeah.
You know, because they're still basically just being stupid. Like they don't know what anything is, and everyone's like, "What? You know?
Okay.
Where are the files?" So you can't really like judge them. But you're saying a month and a half. You're officially entering. You're no longer in Planet Fitness. We're in the judgment zone now.
Okay.
I just wanted to set that up.
And so he's on my team, and people have said my name. I know his name. I know his name well. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been to happy hour with this guy. I've had conversation.
Another chess move.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The motherfucker should know my name.
No.
Doesn't have to know my last name. All right. So
I can't wait to hear the situation where you realize he didn't know your name.
It wasn't even. Oh man, it's not even a realization. It's an admission.
Oh,
it's an unapologetic admission.
Yo,
you're right. So
love it.
We finish our morning meeting, and I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to like a coworker. We're talking about music software. All right.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh yeah, what type of music software? Oh, cool. Yeah, I got into that.
Spotify, Apple Music.
No, like production software. All right. So like kind of
Pro Tools, Fruity Loops. Yeah, we know shit.
Yeah. So we're just we're riffing on that. We're talking, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I used to know a guy who worked at Native Instruments. Oh, cool. This guy over here's right. He's music dork.
He makes beats in his bedroom,
and he's got to let you know
when he's watching hentai.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
probably. All right.
I just assume.
I think that's a safe assumption. All right. So he comes over and he's like, oh yeah, I used to, he says his shit. He's like, oh yeah, I DJ all this stuff. And I'm like, and I actually remember this. Fuck, dude. I'm just saying this. I don't care.
Yeah, go for it, man.
All right. He's like, you telling me all this stuff. And he's having a conversation with me. We already had this conversation at the happy hour. So I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm stuck in that dilemma where it's like, do I humor him and just pretend I haven't heard this information anymore, or do I say, bud, already know?
This is referred to as sundowners in the Alzheimer's dementia community.
Is that what it's called?
Yes, where my grandma had Alzheimer's. This is what it is. This is when you just keep having the same conversation. You're like over and over. You're like, you didn't lock in.
Yeah.
And
so it's been probably like a week and a half since that conversation. And I know I do that too. But for me, if it's like if you had one conversation with me, maybe remember that conversation. Maybe remember.
Can I admit something? Sure. I will remember the conversations, but I might not remember the name. Sometimes.
All right, you know what? Let's give it to him. Be like, all right, that's fine. Cool.
So this battle,
he comes over.
No winner.
He comes over and he says, oh yeah, he wants to talk about his stuff.
It was a draw, but you've been establishing a connection.
Yes,
firmly.
And we've already. And he comes and he says all this stuff, and I was like, oh cool. Do you have do you have a SoundCloud? I've already asked him for a SoundCloud, but I asked him at the bar. Of course, he's gonna forget, But I'm like, oh,
See if it triggers the.
Yeah, I'm like, give me your. I'm like, oh, let me check it out. Let me check out your SoundCloud. And he's like, oh yeah. And then he walks away, and we're at work. There's no expectation that he needs to immediately send me a SoundCloud. I'm not like waiting on it. So I'm like, all right, go back to work. 10 minutes later, maybe not 10, 5 minutes later, I get a tap on my shoulder. I got headphones in.
Oh, fuck that, dude. Hate that.
He comes over and he's like, hey, what was your name again?
Oh my God.
I am taken back, dude. I'm like,
okay,
it startled me.
Do we have to say, does this guy have a developmental disability or something? Like, is he?
No. He just doesn't. Dude, there's a lot of people where I work. I'm gonna be honest. The place I work with a 3 or 4 individuals with massive social blind spots. Massive.
That's
just
a fun way
what the
of describing.
fuck did you? Why would anyone say or do something like that?
Asperger's.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, if we're being analytical about it. I don't know these people.
I've heard it's not a thing, but
typically
it's
sign of that
trait that people say, oh, that guy's got Asperger's. It's that.
It's this thing where you're like, how does this guy have no social awareness? And then you realize sometimes someone calls you, you're like, hey, that guy has fucking Asperger's, and then call you out, and you're like, oh, now I'm a dick, but you're like, well, now I know at least, but this isn't the case with this guy. It's just an asshole.
I could right there. I could have diagnosed the man with Asperger's. I don't know. I've heard it's actually not a thing anymore. But whatever that is,
when did that happen?
He's got it. I've heard it's like they're saying it's not an actual like developmental. It's just people that are just don't listen to people when they talk.
Wow, they've been getting away with it for that long.
Yeah, exactly.
What a good con.
I've heard this.
According to them, I thought it was real.
I don't
Apparently,
know what
these
I'm
new people
talking
say
about.
it's not real.
But anyway, he's like, "What's your name?" I'm like, and it takes me a beat to be like, it's like it's all happening so quick. I'm like, certainly he's not asking my name. If he didn't know my name. If he didn't know my name, he should have been embarrassed, okay? He should have been like, fuck, I don't remember that guy's name. You know what he should have done? He should have asked around, like, fuck, what's the dude over there's name? The guy with the tattoos? Like, oh, it's Joey. Okay, and then get it. But he comes over, taps me on the shoulder, asks me my name.
Yeah.
You know me for a month and a half? I was like, guy, I almost said, in hindsight, I wish I would have been like, you got to find out from somebody else at this point, man.
Damn.
Because I've known you for a month and a half.
That would have cut to the... Dude, if I was this guy and you said that to me, it's like, you got to find out for someone else at this point.
Yeah.
That would have cut to the core. And then... But see, that's a high-stakes statement.
I'm not trying to start
That's a high-stakes statement.
Yeah.
Because then you've officially made an enemy. You've made a workplace enemy. Now this guy's out...
I don't want to do that.
This guy's Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. He's out there spreading rumors about you, gossip about you. He's
I'm on the wrong side of somebody. I'm like,
if he has Asperger's, then you're fucked again. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he really got to you though. 'Cause, I mean, that would piss me off, dude.
I wasn't pissed.
5 minutes earlier, we're having a combo.
It was actually kind of funny because I looked at like the guys that I work with, and I'm just. It's the best moments of working at a job is when you can look around to the other people in the room when something just like, what? Why?
Everyone's like,
and
what?
There's like 3, maybe one other person where you can make eye contact and be like, yeah, we both recognize the fuckedness of what just happened.
Yeah, we were witnesses.
So
that's
I just
what you're
look,
looking for.
Exactly. So I look around at my coworkers. I'm like, yo, motherfucker just asked me my name. I've known him for a month and a half. And he didn't. Just so brash, dude. Just come over and be like, what's your name again?
Yeah.
Like, oh, dude, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, too, is that I mean, there's not a lot of guys who look like you. You have a unique look. There's like 30,000 people who look like me just in Silver
I mean,
Lake.
we're both white dudes, man.
No, dude, because you got tattoos. You got a thing going on. You look like Dolph Lundgren. You got a thing, So, like, the fact that this guy didn't remember your name, you're not Rick over in fucking...
There is no one in the office that really...
People development or human resources or shit like that. Where he's just like fucking barely alive every day. You ever see those people at work? You're just like, how are you still making it in every day?
What do you mean?
Just people,
what type?
Just guys who
you have to describe them more. I'll tell you yes or no.
The guy or the lady who's just like been at the company for 20, 30 years.
Okay.
And so clearly it's crushing their soul, but they're like also the most on the nose about like, oh, we're having the company party at 4, or we're doing this. Oh, we're meeting out for the Christmas party this day, or like all they do is ever complain about the place, but you know that they couldn't.
They
live
love
without
it.
Yeah,
They're lifers.
they're tormented by the artistry of the logistics company that they work at. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what real jobs are anymore. But
well,
like,
I don't either because I've always worked at like startups, like goofy startups. All right,
I just make
like,
video, dude. I don't fucking.
Yeah, I've worked. I mean, I guess they're real companies, but there's never been like someone that's been. Do you know what I mean? They're not like.
I guess they're.
I
real
haven't like come
companies.
in and like put on a tie.
Yeah.
Or anything.
I mean,
or gotten a bonus ever. Never got a bonus or anything like that. I
I've
feel
gotten
like.
bonuses, but they were cash.
Well, that's
Under
what's
the
up.
under the tapes. That's a good.
Hey, I'll take
Not
it,
in my.
dude.
Working in a news station was a very corporate job. People
Yeah.
don't think about it, but it is. There's marketing department.
Oh, yeah, for
and
sure.
A sales department.
That's old school.
and-
Yeah.
yeah, and fuck that, man. I always thought I was going to be the first reverse workplace shooting.
What?
Where
You're gonna
they,
go
like,
to
they
people's
all
homes?
gang
and
up,
shit?
no, where they all gang up and get a gun and kill me. Like,
Are you hard to work with?
Yeah, I am.
How so?
Cause I know what the fuck to do.
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I'm just difficult to work with, I guess. I take direction. Dude, if I respect the person and we're working on something, they got it. Like, yeah, I take direction well. But like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't have like, dude, if something's so obviously bad and stupid, you also gotta remember, I don't know, every job I've ever had was some kind of like a creative endeavor. Whether I
Okay.
was like writing the news or like shooting and editing video or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always like this kind of like, I don't know, if there's any kind of like artistry to it, I would be like, no, I'm not fucking. I'm not a negotiator. I'm like, no, this is like, sometimes I'd make a video and people would be
You're
like,
controlling.
people be like, I feel like it's too fat. Like someone like my boss who was like a 68-year-old man who didn't even know what YouTube was. He's like, I feel like the cuts are too fast. I'm like, shut up. Like, you don't. Daddy's got it.
Would you fix it for him?
No, I would say
Okay.
no. I would really always, dude, honestly, if you commit to that route, dude, this is fucking business school. You ready for
Right.
this shit, dude? If you commit to this route early on,
Okay.
you can ride it the whole way.
That's who he is.
Don't take shit from
Yeah.
anybody. Like, stand your fucking ground. Don't work a second over 40 hours. Always back
Yeah.
your shit. And here's the thing. Listen, you're going to rub some feathers.
You are.
I'm not going to deny that. You got to be able to navigate that field, though.
Yes.
And know that while you are rustling feathers and you're holding your ground and you might be a little bit difficult to work with, people are like, that dude gives a fuck. People undoubtedly are like, that guy, he is intense. He cares. And then what happens is people just stop approaching you because they're like, he's in the zone. Like, for my thing, I was just making videos for like the longest time about like God knows what.
Uh-huh.
And people just, they just let it go. And I mean, it's got to be good.
Well, they
You
probably
can't be
think you're like
stupid.
some savant who knows exactly what he's doing, and they're lucky to have you.
No, I'm
No?
not. I never.
Okay.
I'm not that entitled. I don't think that. But I
All
think
right.
that people were basically like, it's not worth it. Like, he's got a vision.
You
He
got
clearly.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm in like a slightly different job where I do have to take more, direction but like, I really respect people I work for, so I'm like, it ain't no big
It's
thing.
cool.
Dude, if I don't respect, I can't
way
take
to
direction.
cover your tracks.
No, it's
Cover
not. No,
the-
it's not even
cover
cover
the
my
poop.
Yeah, there you go.
Cover-
Cover the shit. No,
Yeah.
dude, it really isn't like that, man. Like, I gotta. Maybe it's a little immature, but man, if I don't respect you at all, it's very hard for me to take direction.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I've learned how to dance, dude. I've learned. Yes, massa.
Yeah. See, I ain't getting my feet shot at. I ain't no rodeo clown getting shot at. Like, I ain't gonna dance for you. I'll fucking do something else, man. Like, I don't know. This is a whole other conversation. But yeah, I'd probably be. I'm just, I got a vision sometimes. It's not like I'm not.
yeah.
It's not like I'm arguing about filling out a timesheet or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like the actual nitty gritty of work.
Well, that's what's funny because it's the argument like you guys, especially if it's anything artistic. Well, even with my job, it's the same thing because a lot of times we run into this where
It's a creative endeavor.
it is because it's like you'll run. I mean, for me, I'm a dance monkey. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'll dance, whatever. But a lot of people come in and they think you brought me in so I can call the shots.
Yeah.
So they'll come in and they'll get corrected and they'll be saying, no, do it this way or do that. And then there's a misunderstanding of what's expected because they'll come in and be like, I'm about to run the streets.
Yeah.
And then they come in and they're like, no, you're the bitch.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. I came in to be top doggy.
Yeah.
They're like, no, you're not top doggy. And then there's this like,
The
well,
power
I
struggle.
thought, right. It's like if you brought in like like Martin Scorsese to shoot an Orville Redenbacher commercial. He'd do
Yeah.
it real artsy, but they'd be like, this isn't going to sell popcorn.
And he's like, well, I'm a fucking artist.
Why'd you bring me in if you didn't want a Martin Scorsese directed Orville Redenbacher commercial?
Yeah.
You know?
And, stopping just shy
think
of
would be pretty
comparing
entertaining.
myself to Martin Scorsese.
Okay,
I
yeah,
understand.
You're like a tall Martin Scorsese.
I'm basically the same thing. The same life experience, same in
Artistic
innate
vision.
artistic integrity.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm with you though. It's like I get like, dude, if you're like editing a video and you're just like, do you want this to be a fucking OxyClean commercial?
Right.
Or do you want it to be something people want to watch?
Yeah.
Like when you get hired to shoot, like if you're shooting video, if you're a video guy, you're getting hired to just shoot shit for companies most of the time until you can working on like a film. It's like a pipe dream, right?
Sure.
That's the top.
You're doing bitch work.
You got to put in
dancing.
some grunt. You're dancing. Yeah, in the general scheme of things, you're dancing. But people do this shit, and then they come in here and you tell you to shoot something, and they're like, well, we kind of want it to look like Avatar,
Yeah.
but also like a Netflix documentary. And you're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to make this look horrible.
Yeah.
And we're just going to ride through this together.
Right.
is what
We're both gonna be disappointed.
You're going to be disappointed
Yeah.
because it's not James Cameron's. I don't think he did Avatar. I don't
He
remember.
did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that James Cameron?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Nailed it.
No, I know what you mean. That happened. I feel like anything.
What's some other common work? This is a relatable segment right here.
All right. Yeah. Let's get
What's some other common? So the person we're talking about here is, the guy who cares way too much and it's ruining in his life, but has no other place to go. So they're just like, well, I guess I just got to sit here and bitch till I'm dead.
Are they passionate about the job though? Are they like really invested in the company's success? That's something I need to know.
Yes, so much so that they're a sheep. Like they're
the
being
lifer.
Yeah, the lifer. That's it. We're talking about the lifer.
Yeah.
This is the lifer.
Uh-huh.
They complain. It'll put them in an early grave,
Yeah.
and they know that, and they're just not willing to seek something new. That's the lifer.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, they put their identity is this is crazy to me.
Yeah,
Like if I go out,
Yes.
like let's say happy hour at work, right? Bunch of people go out. There's like four cool dudes on my floor at work that I'll go be like, let's go shoot some pool. All right. Those guys,
Yeah.
once we leave there, it's like, no, ain't nobody talking about work, right?
No.
But maybe someone will tag along. And then maybe we'll meet
yeah.
some people at the bar or something, shooting pool. They'll be like, oh, what do you guys do? And then I'm like, my response? It's like tech startup events. Pretty cool. It's called Circus. You can look it up.
There you go.
And I'm like, yeah, it's
Quick
cool.
and clean.
I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. A little event. Like, yeah. And I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, it's not the most interesting part about me. And it's also not what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Right? But then there will be one guy who'll be like, yeah, it's like and he'll like give a pitch. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Oh
Bud.
no. Yeah. You're like, dude.
be a person.
Yeah, dude. We're at Arby's. Like, why are we
Yeah,
fucking?
chill.
You pitching this guy? We don't even know this guy.
Like, getting him to download the
Dude, we're
app.
at
I'm
Dave
like,
and Buster's. Like,
Yeah.
why are you helping?
shoot a basketball and
Yeah, dude. Go play.
do a shot, man.
Yeah, dude. Go play Pac-Man. Fucking play Big Buck Hunter. Let out some steam. So you don't
Yeah,
kill your wife
dude.
later,
Try to win the
dude.
go-kart, man.
Yeah, man. Go out there, play some skee ball.
Yeah,
Get some
for real,
tokens,
dude.
play
Laser
Tekken.
tag.
Play a giant
Watch a kid-
animated version of Dig Dug.
Watch a kid play skee ball for too long, dude.
Yeah, get creepy. Feel weird about it.
Yeah,
Try to
man.
figure out the dollar value of a coin.
It's yeah. Try to figure out how much money you wasted when you got a
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's coffee mug at the end.
Yeah, overdraft your debit card so you can get tokens to buy a teddy bear for some chick you barely know at work. Make things weird.
Oh, that's the dude.
Dude, if you do that, there is no saving you. You're totaled.
Dude, actually, you know what? I think here's the thing. I think if I went, all right. So we were supposed to, the company I work for, Circus, great company. Check out Circus. It's awesome.
You didn't need to.
I feel like I should. But we were gonna go to Dave and Buster's. I think they canceled it because they're afraid of the coronavirus, which I don't understand why.
Fuck you, Dave and Buster's. Really, dude?
Well, no.
Really?
Our circus.
Dave and Buster's is going down now?
No, Circus canceled it, and they were like,
Oh, you
This
got me
is
worked
what
up
they
for
said
a
at work. They were
second.
like, well, it's kind of a dirty place. I'm like, why is it any dirtier than anywhere else, man?
A Dave and Buster's is certainly dirty. Dude, if you serve lava cake at whatever it is you fucking do,
Fine.
you're dirty, okay? If you can get a 32-ounce beer with a lava cake while you're playing Big Buck Hunter,
Fair enough.
you probably have COVID-19.
All right.
That's what
Well, anyway,
smart move on their part.
If COVID-19 wasn't around and we did end up going to Dave and Buster's, I think if I were to win tickets and I were to get like a teddy bear,
Yeah.
and I were to give it to like a girl I work with, I think that might be the move.
Oh, really?
Because I thought about it, I'm like, dude, that might be.
Listen, if you're a good-looking dude and you've done the field work,
Yeah, I guess it
and
depends.
you know
the context.
that you're gonna shoot your shot, I mean, go for it. But if you're thinking that the teddy bear is gonna be the thing that gets you in the door with Sarah,
You had to lay down groundwork before.
Sarah's dumped way hotter guys than you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like this fucking teddy bear ain't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
That'd be so creepy. Isn't that crazy? How like this shit that like we used to do in the 50s, like this idea of like going to the carnival with your chick. And you're just like
winning her prizes.
Yeah, throwing like little rings on the Mountain Dew 2-liter. They didn't have that yet because they didn't destroy the fucking country with horrible food. But you're like throw a little ring toss and a little milk jug. And
People
you
still
win.
do cute shit like that.
I don't think it's the same. I think if I was a woman in 2020 and the guy's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the carnival with me?" I'm like, I'm going to die there, so I will say no.
No, dude, chicks love that shit, man.
You think so? Yeah, if the guy looks
Well, your
somewhat
girl
normal.
likes doing activities.
Yeah, but we're locked in, dude. Like I'm saying like when you're trying to court.
I feel like you're more inclined to go to the fair when you're courting than when you've got it locked down.
Okay, listen, the fair. Oh,
You guys are out
the
and about
fair
couple,
and the
dude.
carnival are different. But
Are
either
they?
way, yeah, the
Okay.
fair, dude. The county fair is like, dude. If the carnival's like a nice house, the county fair is like Section 8. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
really?
they're kind of required.
Oh,
Yeah, the
those
fair's
are
gross.
Those are interchangeable to me.
The thing about a fair, no, a carnival is like
You got a little petting zoo at the fair.
no. You have a petting zoo at a carnival.
4-H fair.
You have a fattest pig competition at the fair. You see what I'm saying?
I think it's weird that you
noticing
think the
difference?
fair is lower class than the carnival.
Fair is, yes, for sure, dude. The fair.
Carnies are at the carnival.
No, dude, you got your terminology mixed up.
Oh,
No,
it's
dude.
literally called carnies.
I know it is, but the fucking language is fluid and things change over time.
No, dude.
Dude, a carnival. Listen, a fair is white trash. A fair is like demolition derby,
Yeah.
turkey legs, fattest pig competition, biggest
Funnel cake.
pumpkin, funnel cake,
Right.
domestic violence,
Bumper cars.
ESPN,
Twister. the zipper.
I broke it. God damn it! I was trying to go so far.
What'd you say?
I was gonna see how long we could go toe for the toe.
Oh, you did. Hey, wait, how'd you fuck it up?
Teacups, ESPN, domestic violence, calories.
That's true. A lot of
Live PD.
bad tattoos.
Yeah.
Gnarly bad tattoos.
Monster Energy hats.
Nipple ring on someone you don't know if it's a man or a woman.
NFL jersey for a team that is not in the city you're in.
Okay. Children, no pants.
Boost Mobile has a booth there.
Fuck, I'm out. I was the kid with no pants. Actually, no, that could.
That's actually, I glossed over that. That
Yeah.
deserved more credit.
No, I didn't think it.
A kid running down, he's running around with no pants, and all he has is a LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, that's true. That's it. Then you're like, am I
Yeah.
a sex offender? Because I saw that.
Lots of people with misdemeanors.
Oh, a lot
Couple
of
felonies.
a lot of MAGA hats.
Dude, Trump's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
He's talking. That's why you always see this thing. Like, you ever see this bullshit political season when it's like, oh, they're all at the Iowa Fair, and
Yeah.
Elizabeth Warren's like, when I grew up, we had a milking cow,
Oh.
and that's just what we had, and like that kind of shit.
Dude,
Like, we called him Tibby. Like, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
so
Like that.
Elizabeth Warren, Tibby the
Yeah.
cow.
Tibby the cow. She's like,
Dude.
I was raised by working class people.
Dude, fuck Elizabeth Warren.
Dude, no, she's cool, but she's also
I'm not
like,
on board.
I I don't trust her, dude. I'd rather listen, dude. I'm way the fuck out there. I'd rather have AOC. I'd rather have
I like
Alexandria.
AOC. Yeah, I like AOC.
Elizabeth Warren's too folksy, dude. This whole new thing of like politicians, it's over. Of this like we're the folksy. Well, you know, when I grew up, like Joe Biden does it all the time. He's winning. Like right now as we speak, dude, he just fucking won like all the shit. All the Super Tuesday too. Bernie's going down. He does this thing. Oh, I grew up. My dad hit my wife. My mom.
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids.
Poor kids are just as smart as white kids.
I mean, black kids. I mean, Asians
listen,
can't drive.
What do you listen, I was a knob. No, I wasn't. What was I? Where was I?
What are they? That guy's fat over there.
He's fat. Look at that fat guy. Dude, did you see that video? This video came out of Biden screaming.
Fat shaming the guy?
No, he called a guy. He said a guy was full of shit. He was in campaign, but
he calls him. He fat shames him. We watched it.
Oh, there's so many. No, I'm saying this happened like today. Or yesterday.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
do we have to watch it?
No, because literally all it is him talking to some like auto workers in Michigan.
Okay.
And they're like, "You're anti-gun." He's like, "You're full of shit." Like he leans in, and then his assistant's like, "Okay, we're done with questions." He's like, "Shh." He shushed a woman. And then he talked shit to union auto workers in Michigan. Just won the state. He just won it. What's going on?
Time out. He secured the bag post shit talk?
No, he shit talked and then won the state.
Whoa.
The clip came out of him shit talking. Listen, if anyone's capable of beating DJT, I think it's this guy. I think.
Hey man, he's following the playbook,
Teflon
dude.
Joe.
Yeah,
dude.
Man. He's like, I can talk shit.
Yeah, I can say stupid shit.
I'll talk dirty to you.
I'll just distract you with the next dumb shit I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
different version.
There you go.
Version of the same thing.
I'll just make fun. I'll preemptively say something about the next state so you forget.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Nevada, you're poor.
Wait, why aren't we watching the clip?
Because it's stupid.
Is it? Okay.
It's just that.
I definitely okay.
I don't want to give that dude more airtime. Fuck Joe Biden, dude.
Dude, you know what? You know what? You know why I don't like Elizabeth Warren. All right. Here's why.
I just don't believe her. But you go.
All right. You know what? I have a clip. Can you entertain the people real quick?
Yeah. I can
okay.
Do that.
It's the Breakfast. She was on the Breakfast Club.
Growing up, we had clips, and they were always around the house, and we loved watching them with my pop and my mom, and they taught me these clips that we would watch of the police shooting somebody outside of a Little Caesars. They taught me the value of hard work.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's her. She's such a phony, dude.
And just grabbing yourself by the bootstraps and saying, "Hey, listen,
grabbing yourself by your own pussy."
Listen, I took a double mortgage on our house so we could start our first ever Little Caesars, and that's business.
I would respect that.
I learned that on the streets. I learned business. I didn't learn it in some law school.
Okay. I think this is it.
What does she do now? She's on the Breakfast Club. What the fuck is in the? Oh yeah.
Oh, I hate
this. Is the worst. God, when there's some dork out there. God, gaming headset on too. Not needed, champ.
All right, we might. Okay, I'm gonna do a search for it. All right, continue to entertain the people.
I can't do this Elizabeth Warren impersonation for much longer because when we grew up, it wasn't about black or white or Mexican, it was about making me the priority and making sure that I won the election. And I know I didn't even win my own state. And
that's that has to be such a bummer.
Two guys who,
that has to be
I live there.
That's when you can't run again. You can't run again.
You got to go down. And then she's on SNL.
That's true. And also she backed Uncle Joe.
She did not back Uncle Joe.
She didn't.
She did not give an endorsement. She's kind of a shill for doing that too. She should have backed
who?
Bernie.
So she just laid low.
She laid low. Everyone, this is such a fucking psyop. We won't go too deep into it. This is all bullshit. This whole this primary process is horseshit, dude. It seems quite rigged. Do you know anybody who's like a Biden guy?
That's the thing, though. I honestly don't know anyone that's a Trump guy either, and he won in 2016. So I feel like we live in a bubble.
I know quite a bit.
Do you really?
So do you, bud. You know Trump people. Have you ever in your life... You've met a Trump supporter.
Yeah, but low-key.
But also back home.
Outspokens.
Think about Your parents voted for Trump. They had to have.
Yeah, they did because my dad was afraid of Supreme Court Justice Barack Obama, dude. That's what he was afraid of. I was like,
Well, that's crazy.
I was like, Dad, you're on Obamacare.
Yeah.
So that was the moment. I love you, Dad. He's probably I don't know if he listens anymore, but that was the moment where I was like, I couldn't have. I mean, I'm not a political guy. I'm not like a religious guy. I don't like talking about politics. I don't like talking about religion. But my dad and I were like, he likes talking about politics, but I was like, he was not a fan of Obama, and I'm like, Dad, your healthcare is from the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but I don't think it's a good idea. I'm like, Dad, I can't.
You thought it was good enough to take it.
Well, I was like, I'm like, I can't have this conversation. Like, this is like a fundamental.
There's a
but he was cool about it. He was cool. He was like, all right.
There's a difference between talking about the people, the zeitgeist, and there's a difference between when you're like at Thanksgiving and you're with your Uncle Mark. You know, and
man,
it's just like, and he's like, his policies don't help. You're like, no. If anyone says policy, you gotta get the fuck out.
You don't know shit.
You make fun of Joe
shit.
Biden because he's old and stupid.
Yeah,
that's the fun
dude.
part.
Make fun of someone for their vanity. Don't make like for the reasons that they actually legislate stuff and make it shitty for people.
Yeah,
that's not fair.
Can't do that.
I can't find this clip, and it's frustrating.
It's all right.
The crazy thing is there are so many clips on Reddit cringe about Elizabeth Warren. Look at this.
Well, people.
This is crazy. She cringed so much, dude.
Dude, it's because she's not real, dude. Cringe is just not being real, dude. It's like
she's
like
a
you're trying.
Phony, dude.
Yeah, she just seems phony. It's the same way I think Joe Biden is phony.
I think they're politicians, dude.
Yeah,
and that's why
what I'm saying.
people fuck with Elizabeth Warren. I'm like, dude, this lady is just a shapeshifting phony. My
Well,
God.
my thing is like sometimes I wonder if I'm living in a fucking parallel universe because she makes this big appearance on SNL and gets like a standing ovation. I'm like if you didn't know anything about America and just were watching SNL and you're like, wow, this chick must be pretty famous. 1, no states.
Yeah.
0. Like,
Right.
Listen, I think she's a fine person and I like her policy and everything, but like, I just said policy, dude.
Do you like her policy?
I mean, she's a progressive person. I guess I like that. But what I'm just saying is, dude, like, she didn't win any states, and she's getting a standing ovation. Like, no one wanted you, dude. Like, am I missing something? Like,
well, if you were standing,
that'd be like if they gave a standing ovation to fucking Michael Bloomberg or Tom Steyer came out on SNL.
Well, that'd be like if they gave a standing ovation for me. I ain't getting no delegates, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I got just as
I'm
many.
like, dude, why? Oh, I don't.
I think she got a couple delegates from somewhere.
Dude, she didn't win a single state.
Yeah, but
She
there's some
flopped.
states aren't like win all states.
Doesn't matter. She fucking flopped.
She got a couple dells.
She got knocked the fuck out.
Okay, well, all right. I found the clip.
Bloomberg got more delegates today than her,
Really?
and they're both out.
Did someone continue to vote for her? Oh, I see what you're saying.
He won American Samoa.
All right.
Probably should
do
just
they
bought
vote?
the motherfucker. Yeah, apparently that was everyone was like, oh, I guess they are citizens.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
they voted for him. God.
All right. If this is, I'm gonna say fuck it. If this is like a reaction video, but
Word. I want to clear up some stuff because there's a lot of criticism that's said about you, so I want to give you the opportunity to speak on these things. The Native American thing. Do you regret taking the DNA test?
Look, I can't go back, but
You got to explain it to a lot of people that don't know. Now, you came out and said that you were Native American. And,
long ago.
And they
Yep.
found out that you weren't. And people were very upset about that.
This ain't for the people who don't know.
No, but a lot of people
We
don't
have that much time.
Because we're putting people up to her as well. So go ahead.
So I grew up in Oklahoma. I learned about my family the same way most people learn about their family, from my mama and my daddy and my aunts and my uncles.
There it is.
And it's what I believe. But I'm not a person of color. I'm not a citizen of a tribe.
oh no.
And I shouldn't have done it.
If you had a chance to do it over, would you?
I can't go back, but I shouldn't. But what I can do is try to be a good partner. And that's what I do every day. So
I
for
just wanna
example,
be
the things we're talking about here,
hardworking, ingenuity.
what I want to see us do in education is I want to see us get rid of the student loan debt and make an
Yeah,
okay.
investment in the
Listen, I
historically
know I
black
painted my
colleges
face
and universities.
with animal blood and put a feather in my
wear a
head
headdress.
because I was that desperate for votes. I know I did that, but I can't go back and change that.
And also, if I could, I still won. Because I thought it was pretty cool.
Listen, if someone told me I would get 10 votes, I would do it. Yes.
Dude, how much would you fuck with her if she was like, yeah, you know what, guys, I was trying to leverage it for more votes. I got busted.
Dude, I would
be like, hell yeah.
I would
Elizabeth
write
Warren.
her. I would write
She's
her
like,
in on the
I
presidential.
got busted. I got
She's
called
like, yeah,
out.
got caught.
They
Yeah.
just owned it. Been like, Yo, I was trying to finesse a couple.
What was
I
she-
was trying to finesse that Aboriginal people group,
Yeah,
dude.
she literally. See, this is what we were talking about. Somebody's got to get in there and gentrify that community
Get in
and
that
use it for
niche,
their
baby.
fucking brand.
Yeah, man.
A company's bound to do it. It turned out to be her.
Dude, that's
Didn't work. She's so white, dude. She's so fucking white, man. Like, she's your Aunt Carol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck was she trying to say that she was? I mean, this is old news.
My
This is all
bad
that,
though.
yeah.
I must have seen like a supercut of it because basically she actually did apologize. I didn't realize she actually did apologize. The
Yeah.
supercut I saw, it's just basically her moving on to like, we got to get rid of
Yeah.
student loan debt.
Yeah.
And I was like,
by the way, that's pretty much shows you the fucking social currency of an apology in 2020. That
Yeah.
she did it, and we're all like, "Oh, she did." I don't even. You don't
Yeah.
have to apologize for anything anymore. All right, if you're apologizing, you're gonna lose. Can't. You want fucking sharpen metal with
you
metal?
can't ignore it. You can't ignore it, and you also can't apologize. You just need to figure out how to say, yeah, I said it.
I would lean in. I'd be like, "Yeah, 23andMe. I don't know if they're legit. Really, I don't think they did
Pass
it right."
the buck. Be like,
yeah, people like
hey,
she's like, I know what my family told me. My own bloodline told me this, and this
Yeah.
DNA company. Like, I don't know. Raise
what if
questions.
she started just like doing tribal shit, dude? She was just like, she started
Yeah.
being like, well, yeah, I'm from the
She like
Navajo
a Cherokee.
tribe.
She
and
comes
we're-
out like a Cherokee dress or something like that.
and then she starts, but she starts doing like a tribal dance. She starts doing like a
Oh,
tribal
wow.
call. She does a little smoke signal at the
Yeah.
desk, dude. Think if she did
She
that.
builds a teepee.
And she's like, yeah,
In Manhattan.
bitch, I'm fucking native as shit.
dude, come out here.
Owns it.
Let's go play Cowboys and Indians, dog. I'm out of here, boo. I want to know.
You know what I mean? So she doubles down and she's like, bitch, say I ain't Native American.
Yeah, say I ain't. Call me out. Say I ain't. Holds all of her rallies at Indian casinos. Just like really like reams. She gets the Native American vote.
Lives in a teepee for the rest of her
Yeah,
campaign.
and people will be like, listen, she's if anything committed, you know, and
Yeah, at that point you got to be like, you know what? She's Teflon, baby.
you got to be Teflon in this day and age, man. You can't. If you ain't Teflon, you ain't shit, man. If you ain't willing to say something horrendously stupid and then immediately make up a new atrocious thing to backtrack on that,
Yeah.
then like you ain't playing the game.
You got to learn a lesson
Sorry.
from President of the United States,
From
Donald
Papa
Trump,
Don, dude. Oh my God, I have a fucking update, dude.
Oh, you had stories,
this
dude.
is a true.
Okay, yeah.
This is a true. If you're a fucking fan,
Do we need to drop?
I don't know. I don't know what drop it would be.
We're back with more of the same thing.
Well, either way, if we have one, it just ran.
Okay, cool.
I'm out at Venice Beach this weekend, walking around with my
yeah,
lady. I'm on
okay.
Abbott Kinney doing the hipster bullshit thing. There's a Warby Parker there.
Bought some Toms.
Got
Got a coffee at Tom's?
Got some sick Toms. I made sure they gave the free pair to someone in a Native American tribe. Dude, I was doing my thing, got a coffee. Who do I see on the street? Fucking David Blaine, dude. What the we were just talking about him.
Yeah,
And I
dude.
fucking saw that dude. They were basically filming a show.
Yeah.
It according to listen, I'm in the industry. We know things. It seemed like a test. It seemed like they were out there testing some shit. Like they wanted to see
Oh.
how he looked on the street doing. I think he's filming something.
This
some
wasn't a
kinda
full
like-
production unit.
No, it
Okay.
was a couple cameras.
Little YouTube.
Yeah, little YouTube. I think it was just test work,
Little
you know,
teaser?
for Netflix or
Okay.
something. But it was definitely doing some man on the street type magic. And you know what? It got me thinking. I was just sitting there watching him, and it's yeah. Okay, listen. The producers only wanted hot chicks to do it because you know your boy wanted
Yeah.
to be in a magic trick.
I saw they were just like he sent me a picture and it
Yeah.
was just like
I posted
two, like,
it on the
two-
Instagram.
Yeah, two hot chicks and I was like, yeah, I bet they saw you came around and they're like,
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we actually we're carrying lights over here. Can you grab we have some halogens we need to fill. So I'm seeing him doing magic to these chicks and like, man, it fucking ruled, dude. And then here's the thing. I took a video of him and then like right after I heard him yell at some guy. He was like, no video. Picture's cool, no videos. I'm like, still posting it. So I put,
oh, that was the one you put on
yeah,
the okay, yeah,
dude,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just out here doing he's just doing card tricks. And then part of me was like, dude, that's all you got now? Chris Angel's out here coming through like an alien's vagina on ABC. And like, you're out here doing
Is he
card
good?
tricks?
I don't know anything
guess
about
so.
Chris
No,
Angel.
dude,
I
no.
know he's hot as shit. That's all I know about.
Chris Angel's out the door. Like, Chris Angel's, he's out to lunch. Like, David Blaine, here's what I realized. On a previous pod, this is the only public apology I will ever make. Literally the only one.
Oh, you weak.
I said that Chris Angel was a magician's magician and that David Blaine was a sellout.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought you had it backwards.
David Blaine is a man of the people.
Yeah.
David Blaine's a true magician. I was watching some of his Instagram videos.
Yeah.
And he's just like going to Compton, finding like hood dudes.
Yeah.
Like some badass motherfuckers, dude. And he's just doing card tricks. He put a card in one guy's like 40. And he was like, oh man. Like it ruled. I was smiling ear to ear because of how good
I gotta
that dude
watch
is.
that.
It's
yeah.
great. David Blaine rips, and Chris Angel's a bitch, dude. That's the stance of this podcast.
Why is Chris Angel got to be a bitch for David Blaine to be good?
Because that's
his son had cancer,
my reality.
dude. He was raising
okay.
money.
You don't gotta bring that back up, dude. You don't gotta bring that up,
no,
bro. You wanna take me down a peg?
No,
Good fucking luck.
I'm just
Fuck this
saying-
kid, dude.
I'm just saying. After the episode, I was like, dude, Chris Angel. I felt bad.
I did too. I feel bad for Chris Angel's career arc. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I have no
we
control
love
over his
you,
son's
Chris Angel.
illness.
David Blaine also dope though.
David Blaine's way more dope, dude.
Yeah, David Blaine's pretty dope. I don't know anything. I haven't seen any Chris Angel magic tricks, but dude, I fucks with David Blaine, man. He lived in an ice cube for 3 weeks, dude.
David Blaine's is not fucking around.
Yeah.
And I'm out here standing on, Abbott
you
Kinney
saw the tricks?
Boulevard. No, because I couldn't like, dude.
How close they let you get? You got pretty
right
close.
the fuck up
Yeah.
there. But like the thing is, it's like a constant. He's like right at the corner of this like Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of people are moving here and there. And by the way, here's what I realized. A lot of people had gathered, but just because they thought it was someone famous, like every single person was like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And I was like, "Dude, that's David Blaine, you fucking moron." Show some respect.
You were the dork.
Yes, dude.
The
I was the one.
magic
I was like,
dork?
"That's David Blaine," and they
And
were
you
like,
should.
"Oh." And they kind of knew the name, but that's LA. That's LA in a nutshell for you. People gather around. They're like, "Oh, is he famous? Oh, well, I'll watch." And they're like, "Oh, are you a fan?" No, he's famous, so
I'm a sheep.
I just want to be around him because it's the only value I have.
Yeah.
So
I'm staring because everyone else is, so I feel like it must be important.
this is my identity. It was a good time. It really blew my fucking mind because we had just been talking about him.
Yeah. No, dude, guy like that, the thing is, he's got such a unique brand and he's such an individual. I think his career will span the rest of the time.
It will. As far as magicians go,
Yeah.
he's gonna be in it for the long run. And you know what I realized about him? I think it's not even a shtick, it's like his mantra is he just like kind of treats you like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like he was just kind of like, he's like, just pull a card, take that one, put it there.
Yeah.
Guess what? Both your parents are dead. And
You're
we're like, what?
What?
This guy's crazy.
I brought him back.
And they're back alive. This is magic. This is illusion, dude. This is the fucking artistry.
It's not like the energy, it's very aloof, but it's not
Yeah.
like, it's not because he doesn't care, but it's this aloofness that says, I could do
do this anywhere.
I do.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He's like, I could be doing this anywhere.
Yeah.
Dude, I did this at Rikers Island.
Yeah.
Some guys who on their murder one charges, and I was pulling a pencil out of their ear.
Yeah.
Dude, like you fucking me, some white chick outside of a taco stand in
I
the
said
whitest neighborhood of fucking LA, the gentrified capital of the world, Venice Beach. Like,
I set
I'm David fucking
I set
Blaine.
the prisoners at Rikers Island free with the Jack of Hearts,
yeah.
dude.
Dude,
That's why they had to shut it down.
I
Dude.
pulled the ace of spades. I got a guy to admit to murder.
Yeah, dude.
That's how powerful my magic is.
I got the judge to set him free.
Got the judge to set him free because I I made his coffee disappear, dude.
He's got but I feel like that's what I like about magic is it's like there's all sorts of different angles with it, and like it's such a like the trick itself is pretty cool, but then the presentation is also just as important.
Yeah, I mean it's the attitude. It's
Like
just like
Penn and
comedy,
Teller.
man. It's just like comedy.
Yeah.
You can have great chops, but like you were saying it last week, dude. You got a charismatic motherfucker like Hannibal Buress come in there,
Yeah,
and people be like, he doesn't have jokes. He's still good.
I'm here for it.
David Blaine's got a little both. He's got a little charisma. He's got a little like I don't give a fuck. Dude,
Yeah.
he can. Being a good magician is like such a ticket out of anything. Sometimes, like think about like some people, dude. I would never go to the middle of Compton to show people magic trick. Like I would be like, no, nobody wants White Zach there, fucking hipster Jaws t-shirt guy.
Well, I think
But David Blaine's showing up there, and he's like, here we go, dude. Put this in your. He straight put a card in a dude's 40. And it started foaming. They're like, look in there. And they look in their cards there. And they're like, wow.
Dude, hood motherfuckers love magic.
Dude, everyone loves magic. But no, it's the same as comedy, dude. Like, if anytime I perform in front of like a black audience, like if I've done like black shows in the past, like 2 or 3 stick out, really. Always better audiences.
Yeah.
Always. White people at comedy shows fucking suck, dude.
Oh, it's my neighbor. Sorry. Well, I think it's just generally speaking. I mean, I don't know. I think people. I think there's just like different environments breed people that are looking for a good time. You know what I mean? So I think.
Yeah, I just think more fun.
Yeah, there's some people that are
Let's
like.
just stick up their ass, dude.
Yeah,
it's more fun. More down to have a
exactly.
good time.
There's certain people, and like I think like culturally, a lot of neighborhoods. I mean, even this neighborhood, there's a lot of like, there's a community environment to it, you know?
Yeah.
More so than others. So it feels, people are more inclined to talk to a stranger, like in this neighborhood versus like West Hollywood or something like that. A stranger that they didn't want to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're more inclined to be like neighborly, you know?
Yeah.
They're more inclined to be like, they'll see David Blaine, they'll see a camera crew. I feel like in my neighborhood, they're going to be more likely to be like, what's going on? You know? And then if she's like, we're doing magic, they're more inclined to be like, let's see it.
Let's see this shit, dude.
This is the best thing that's happened to me
today.
today. Let's do it. You know?
Magic in some white neighborhood. And they're like, wait, do you have a permit to be here?
Yeah.
Do we need vouchers for this? Like, are we...
Can I just watch this on Instagram?
God, I hate so much about the world, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a race thing.
If you don't enjoy magic, man,
Yeah.
I was literally watching this videos and I was like, I was smiling and laughing watching.
I gotta watch it. I think the best part is watching people react to magic.
It is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that guy brings pure joy to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if some people view that about comedians. I don't think so. I think comedians are mostly garbage people now, but like,
Magic's better than comedy.
is it more? It's more wholesome. I don't feel like it. They both clean your soul in different ways.
All right, if you have your pick, it's not.
I mean,
there's no
you know
context.
where I'd rather
You have
be.
no context, all right? Someone's like, "Hey, we're going to." There's one like after work. There's one of your coworkers is like, "Hey, we're going to a comedy show," and then another coworker's like, "Hey, we're going to a magic show," and then you're not, and you can't go home and do nothing. You have to go to one of them. Where are you going?
Oh man, see but you can say that's too broad. Are we going to the comedy store on a Tuesday night and
The
seeing
point is
fucking
for it to
killers?
be the no context. No context. You don't know. You're not asking any questions.
Then I'm going to the magic show.
Hell yeah,
because
you
the
are.
risk, it's just too risky with comedy.
Yeah.
Listen, we have been to some of the best shows in the fucking country, man, just by being here.
Yep.
I would still be like, someone's like, hey, we're going to a comedy show tonight. I'd be like, I need more details.
Right.
What bar is it at?
Right.
Wait, who's your friend?
Who's headlining?
What's the cover? Headlining. Yeah. Who's going last? Which of your friends is going last?
Oh, yeah.
Which of your friends is going to be the reason it took 3 hours?
Actually, I've been to which one of your friends is going to be the reason it goes 3 hours because they are crushing.
Yeah, who's going to prolong the set because of their own vanity? Because they got pity laughs from work friends. You? Is it you?
Oh, it's your show.
Yeah.
It was yours the whole
fucking
time.
magic all day,
Yeah.
dude. You catch me at the Magic Castle that night, dude. I'll buy a suit for that shit.
Have you been?
No, I haven't. Cause you got to wear a suit there. I don't own a suit.
I bought a suit, dude. Shelby took me
to go buy a suit or to the Magic Castle.
to the Magic Castle. Yeah, I went and bought a suit.
That sounds like a
to
good
go.
time.
Dude, it was fun. The thing is, I mean, this is esoteric as fuck.
Whatever.
There's a sleight of hand. Okay, the Magic Castle is a big old castle in Hollywood.
Filled with magic.
Filled with magic. There's one room where there's a lot of guys just kind of like walking around, like kind of doing sleight of hand stuff.
Yeah.
But there's one room where it's close up magic, and that one fucks because you're like right there. You guys like pulling flowers out of your ass.
Dude,
and
I
stuff.
really want to go.
It's an experience.
I don't want to wear a suit though. Isn't it like $100 too for a ticket or some bullshit?
No, it's free. You just gotta get a ticket, but you gotta buy a salad, and the salad's like $45.
Well, how good is the salad?
It's decent. That's the thing.
What is this, prostitution? They can't charge for magic? What the fuck's going on at the castle?
Yeah, so you get in. You have to be invited, It's like you gotta like get someone has to know you and you have to get in. I went with Tilly.
They're not on Groupon?
No.
Fuck, man.
It's
you really got to know someone to get in. I thought it was some bullshit touristy place.
That's why I went, because I was like, this might be my only opportunity to go. But then when you're there, you got to buy you got to get dinner, and then the dinners are really expensive. So that's how they get you. The dinner?
Yeah,
it's fine. It's fine.
It's like a casino dinner.
It's like $45 for a Cobb salad, dude. That Cobb salad could be the best I've ever had. It shouldn't be $45. That's all I'm saying.
What are you walking out the door for your single dinner? What are you walking out the door?
I got some drinks too, dude. Probably a hundo by the time the Uber
with
and everything.
Drinks and an Uber.
Yeah,
it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
One single night at the Magic Castle.
Just me.
I know.
Yeah.
But
guy.
We're not going to the Magic Castle every week. You think they got
cool.
You think they got like open micer magicians who hang around there?
You know what's crazy?
And they're trying to wait for their spot, kind of like me.
I had a moment with a guy. Okay, so
really?
All right. So I used to live here like 7, 8 years ago. Okay, like for 6 months, not really long.
Yeah,
or maybe 7 months, something like that. So, but I was like taking improv classes while I was out here, and I took a improv class with this guy's Siegfried. Okay, he was an aspiring magician, Italian dude.
Siegfried.
He was this Italian
going
dude.
after the biggest one. Siegfried and Roy, weren't they technically magicians?
Yeah,
Tiger guys.
They're magic act.
Yeah,
I think.
Wow, so he's really going for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was his original name, but it was funny because I think about that guy. I'm like, I wonder how he's doing in magic. All right, and I knew he did stuff at the Magic Castle like way back then, but then I went there and he's doing the equivalent of open micing. He's walking around the bar being like, hey, can I pull these flowers out of your asshole? He's doing that type of stuff.
That's so much fun, dude.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Open mics are literally make me think about killing myself on the highway.
Right. He's
like,
doing it.
Not even just, I want to die. No, I want to cause mass chaos with how bad this open mic is.
Yeah, you want to do destruction.
And to think, like, this guy's open mic, he's just going to a bar and just being like, hey, you want, like, oh, dude, check this. Oh, what's that over there?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like a crow.
Willing participants is really what it is.
Sure, that's however you want to describe it.
Willing people that are like
how we had to define the consent in this situation.
Hey, dude, when you go to an open mic at a bar, when you're at a bar hanging out having a good time,
no consent there.
No, it's like, we're about to start the open mic. You're like, oh.
It's pretty much the same behavior that many of them have been called out for. It's the same thing. Hey,
I don't care if you like this or not. It's happening.
I'm gonna make you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
Or even worse, I'm gonna make you pity me, dude. Dude. Speaking of open mics,
okay.
I was at the Comedy Store last night for potluck.
Yeah.
And I didn't get picked, but I was just, watching the show. I like to watch the show. A lot of comics, they don't get picked on potluck. They just go home and cry about it. I like to watch a show. I want to see because the booker sits there now at potluck.
Yeah.
Book or watch. If you get called up on potluck and you fucking really nail it, you can get booked. So I like to watch. I like to see who does well and how they do well, stuff like that. Dude, I'm there yesterday. It is the most horrendous open mic I've ever seen. Like, and it not by their fault, of course. It was literally like the stars had aligned into this ungodly combo of like the first 5 comics were so horrendously bad. This is the first. I say this. You're like, listen, I'm a comedian. I've been to 1,000 open mics. This is how bad it was. The dude did a coronavirus joke, which bombed because it was stupid.
Yeah.
And he was bombing so hard that people started cackling at him, like laughing at him.
Yeah.
And that's like, okay, I've seen that before. I've seen that. But literally, you could watch it get to him, and it got to this point. I'm really like, I'm describing a visceral feeling here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting scared.
Yeah, like, because you really had to be in this moment to know it. But at a certain point, the people, like, it was like the room was laughing at him. Like laughing in his face, like he couldn't tell his jokes because the laughter wouldn't stop. Like he was being attacked with laughter.
So it went past pity to like, this is actually funny.
No, like it was embarrassing. Like people were laughing at how he was embarrassing himself with how bad his jokes were, how hacky. They're all sex jokes, like high wire shit. Like just constantly, he's just like, my wife's pussy. I don't think the coronavirus is in there. Like I haven't seen it in so long. Like that's that kind of shit.
Okay.
And me too. I was part of this because
You're laughing?
I'm laughing at his pain.
Wait, do you think it like what? I want to understand what brought you to joy because you're experiencing
Watching someone
joy
else fail.
so hard.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because it was like most bad comedians.
I'm
you
saying
watch,
that in jest.
It's either pity or like anger at someone else's delusion for wasting your time. But you're saying this was so bad that it turned a corner and like it took an upward trajectory to funny again.
Yes, but like in my own dark soul. Like the point I'm making is that people were cackling at how bad he was, like during, not at like after his bad punchlines. You know, it's not like bad punchline. People were like, it was like he couldn't. People were talking over him. Like the room took itself back, and people were just talking like, "Are you fucking serious?" And like cackling, and he's just up there like, and then he blows the light. He keeps going. So then they play him off on the piano. This is just the first one, dude. And imagine that 4 more times. I've never in my life seen a room turn on everyone, dude. Every fucking one. It was awesome. It ruled.
The people there, were they open micers or they were like
we're
people?
all open micers, but then there's a decent amount of crowd. You know, you're in there long enough, people start filing in. But like, oh my God, man. To see a whole room turn on like 4 comedians in a row, I thought, as a comic, as someone who's had to dig myself out of similar holes many times, just to sit there and watch, I was like, I'm having the time of my life.
It does kind of feel good.
I was having such a fun time.
I want either one of the comedy to be top notch or utterly abysmal.
Potluck at the Comedy Store's for you then, dude. Because that night you can see that shit, and then 2 hours later you're watching, you know, Chappelle come in or fucking Martin Lawrence or somebody.
I'm kind of tired of Chappelle lore, aren't you? Like everyone's like, oh, I saw Chappelle at the fucking like troubadour bathroom, and I'm like, oh, cool. Like he did 9 hours in the stall. Like,
I did. I was that guy, dude. Recently.
Oh yeah, you were that guy. Yeah,
I'm with you. I agree with
over
you.
it.
I saw Chappelle once, like 2 months ago in the Belly Room. It is dope. I'm going to tell you, as someone who's been on the other side, it fucking rules. Right. It's an experience you'll never forget. But people definitely... I didn't tell a ton of people that story. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going around town being like, yo, I saw him last night in the Belly Room. Like, no. I told you because we're friends.
It is a cool story. I'm just trying to think...
But you're saying the mythical folklore is people trying to make their experiences sound awesome, so you're jealous. And
maybe that's
stupid.
it. Yeah.
Like me to you, I was like, dude, Chappelle's a great comedian. That was crazy. And then people were like, yeah, you just kind of had to be there. That, when you feel that little vibe, I don't like that.
Like if people, I'm just like, if someone's like, oh yeah, we're going to go see, like he had a show at the Blind Barber a while back. Yeah. It was like $90 to go. And it was one of those things where like, even if I got a free ticket, I would go if I got like a free ticket, but I was like, no, I'd still go. I just feel like there's a lot of people being like, there's a lot of people talking about going to see Dave Chappelle do 9 hours in a bathroom stall. And like,
he did 4 hours when I saw him.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Man, I'm just a hater. I could be.
Listen, dude, that's a tale as old as time, dude.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? We should probably wrap.
Yeah, let's wrap it.
Subscribe, a thing.
Like,
watch
share,
some clips, dude.
Watch some clips.
Comment on a clip.
Share
please,
some
the
clips.
Instagram. Some chick was commenting today, dude.
Yeah, our fan. What's her Instagram handle?
Don't know.
All right, we'll call her out.
Watching the clip.
And leaving a comment, dude.
Read the comments, too. That's almost more funny than the clip sometimes.
Yeah, this sucks. I can't remember her name. Anyway, we'll throw it in the description or something. We appreciate you.
Yeah, she rules.
All right, much love.